Hello, welcome back to another episode of SnowRunner Hard Mode. As you can see, we are on our way back from Island Lake. The convoy is heading back to the Smithville garage. All upgrades have been picked up in Michigan. All tasks have been completed in Drummond Island and Island Lake. Now with a profile balance of over $65,000, I think it's time we can afford to do some spending. More after this. I came back with a fuel trailer from Island Lake with the P16 since there's a fuel shortage on Smithville Dam. This will allow me to top off all of my vehicles, which are now parked conveniently outside of the garage. The first upgrade I want to install is for the P16. This is one of the free upgrades that we picked up on Drummond Island. And with this engine upgrade, the Pacific P16 is easily now the most powerful truck in the fleet. I'm also going to hold on to the other engine, and that's generally a good rule to have, because oftentimes multiple vehicles can share the same components. It would be really unfortunate if we sold an upgrade at half the cost now, only to have to repurchase it later on at full price. With the freshly upgraded P16, I decided to run my final 2 attempts on the contest heavy burden. I reuse a ramped flatbed trailer which can hold 4 cargo slots. The P16 easily runs this contest in under 3 minutes for an easy gold, and I get both attempts in for an easy $6,000. This truck has no difficulty just plowing through the water and mud, so there's no need to look for any detours. I managed to get a time of 2 minutes and 59 seconds. I could have easily shaved off more time, but I'm only concerned with completing the contest and not going for personal best, even if that means not getting gold. We can also use the P16 to rescue the final truck that can be unlocked in Michigan, the white Western Star 4964 with the task called Fixer Upper. If you've tried doing this task with any other truck, it really is a chore, but it's so much easier with the Pacific P16. It's a little bit of a tight squeeze down this slope, and the real challenge comes later when you try to get back up going the same way. But it's definitely easier to do it with the P16 compared to anything else. It just requires some patient winching. I parked the fuel trailer here just in case I ran into fuel issues, so now I can fuel up the P16 and the Western Star. Once back at the garage, we're going to have to refill one of our service trailers with repair points. I've managed to go through 3 of these service repair trailers, so at this point, I can just go ahead and delete 2 of them and just refill 1 that I can keep near the garage. With the contest winnings and the fixer-upper task, we hit an all-time high of $73,162. But now we have to spend some of that on repair points. $29.50 to refill this trailer and $200 for tires should do it, and that'll bring us down to just over $70,000. That being said, we are adding the White Western Star to the fleet. It's now fully repaired and we'll wait for upgrades at a later time. Now the time has come to upgrade the tires on the Fleet Star. Up to this point, we've done the entire tour of Michigan on highway tires. After ranking up a few levels, it didn't make sense anymore to upgrade to all-terrain tires, but rather wait until the off-road tires were available. Since we didn't make it back to the garage until rank 10, we can now raise the suspension and purchase the 45-inch off-road UOD Class 2 tires for $5,100. They have a slightly better performance than the UOD Class 3 tire. This will help us power through the mud much easier. We can purchase the smaller 42-inch tire for those instances where a speed run is necessary, as lowering the suspension and center of gravity for speed runs will prevent tip-overs, while raising the suspension and equipping bigger tires will help us get through rocky terrain and deep mud. As long as we keep the speed down, that should keep rollovers to a minimum. The other upgrades we are going to focus on right now is for our scout vehicle, which I plan on deploying to Alaska next, the Chevy CK1500. The CK1500 already has the best engine upgrade, so let's move on to the gearbox. I want to get the SnowRunner gearbox, but before I just go ahead and purchase it, I believe I already have one equipped on a different Scout truck. I found it equipped on the Scout 800, so it's just a matter of unequipping it, and it will be available to install on the CK1500. It's a good thing I checked because I would have made an unnecessary purchase. Let's look at the tires next. Alaska has a lot of snow and mud. I don't have to worry about ice, so I don't need to purchase chain tires just yet. I need to purchase the 38-inch MS Class 1 tires, as those are the biggest mud tire package available for this truck. Finally, investing in the autonomous winch is definitely worth it and can save me the cost of recovery if I get into a tough situation. Plus, the winch is interchangeable with other Scout vehicles, so it's really a no-brainer for hard mode. Now with all the upgrades equipped, it's time for a quick recap on the tasks that we completed today and all of the bigger purchases that we made. We're heading off to Alaska with a profile balance of $46,912. Starting off in Northport, Alaska, the plan is to drive all the way up to Pedro Bay and secure the Ank MK38. That's going to do it for this episode, but keep watching for the entire drive up from Mountain River to Pedro Bay. The trip really needs to be a success, as any failure will result in having to pay recovery costs. Did you enjoy this episode? Be sure to hit the like button and let me know by leaving a comment. This helps a lot to promote the series. Subscribe today if you're not yet a member so that you never miss a video. As always, thank you for your support, and I'll see you on the next adventure.